Hi, this is Ron Gannett here in Saddlebrook, beautiful Saddlebrook, where Community Church is having a ministry fair on Sunday, and I hope you come because you'll have the opportunity to see all the ministries of the church after church around cookies and get connected and find out some great things that God is doing through the people of our church. You know, when I think about ministry, I think about humility, that it takes for us to humble ourselves to serve other people. This past week I was journaling in Isaiah chapter 10 and came upon a verse about the evil king of Assyria. And he says, I will punish the king of Assyria for two things. One, the willful pride of his heart, and two, the haughty look in his eyes. I thought, boy, it is so easy for a king to become proud, to be haughty, to think of himself as better than other people. And I think of all the damage and all the people that were hurt and killed because of the king of Assyria, not just on his side, but the other side, just because of his pride and wanting to have a vast kingdom. You know, when it's all about us and not about other people, when it's all about serving our needs and not serving the people in the sphere of influence that God has given to us, God looks and sees that pride in our heart. He sees that haughtiness in our eyes, and he wants us to be people that reflect his grace. You know, I don't know about you. I ask myself, that pride in me is like a cancer. It eats away at my head, it eats away at my heart and my words and my actions and my calendar. How can I ever change that cancer of pride that's on the inside of me? Well, I got a suggestion for you. I would suggest that what you do is take one day and try not to use the word I and replace the word I with God. For instance, if someone is thanking you or extolling you for giving them a ride in the car, think of God, not yourself. Say, you know, I love this car. The good Lord provided this for me, enabled me to make enough money to buy this. I love this wonderful provision. Or if you go over to someone and you watch their house for them while they're out of town for a couple of weeks, and they thank you, say, you know, isn't it great the way the Lord has provided for me that I have spare time, that I can watch your house and serve you? Thanks be to God. Or what if you go out to eat with someone and you buy their meal, and they thank you for the meal? So, you know, the Lord has provided for me in so many ways. How could I not turn around and do it for you? My friends, just take one day this week and try not to use the word I, and instead use the name of God, and it will change us from thinking proudly to thinking humbly before God and before man. You know, I think it's very hard when I preach a sermon to stand at the door and people come out and say, oh, Ron, thank you. Oh, Ron, thank you for the sermon, blah, 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 blah. You know, I can't take credit for the sermon. I turned to them and said, whoa, wasn't that passage of Scripture powerful? You know, isn't the grace of God and the message of God wonderful? And I try to take every one of those compliments and flip them into a God thing. This week, deal with that pride. We all have it. It's a disease that is a cancer in our souls. But instead of thinking about ourselves, think about God, his wonderful grace, and make a statement by giving him the credit that only he deserves.